ultimate Porsche SUV is this one, the Cayenne Turbo E-Hybrid Coupe with GT package. There's nothing quite like it.
Today, unless you're fortunate enough to be considering a Ferrari Purosangue or a Bentley Bentayga Speed, your ultimate uber high-performance large luxury SUV is going to be a plug-in hybrid. And it needs to be a very exclusive plug-in hybrid to compete in a world of BMW XMs and Lamborghini Urus Performantes, which is why Porsche decided to make an ultimate version of its Cayenne Coupe, the Turbo E-Hybrid with GT package model that we're trying here. As the name suggests, this car is based on the already frantically fast Turbo E-Hybrid Cayenne Coupe, but a range of dynamic engineering changes set it apart. You can find out more about this kind of car by downloading the Car and Driving app, and if your interest is specifically in this Cayenne Coupe, you'll need to stay with us for the industry's most comprehensive review, the Car and Driving Road Test. Getting yourself this Turbo E-Hybrid Coupe with the brand's GT package doesn't get you any more power, but then you don't really need any more. Already, this top Cayenne is an absolute monster, putting out an enormous 739 PS with 950 newton meters of torque. 0 to 62 miles an hour flashes by in just 3.7 seconds en route to 183. Porsche reckons it'll reach 100 miles an hour in 8 seconds. Then 124 miles an hour in 12. It really is devastatingly quick. The GT package gets you Porsche ceramic composite brakes and a carbon fibre roof to save weight and lower the centre of gravity. Plus GT-specific pivot bearings increase the camber on the front axle by minus 0.58 degrees, and in combination with wider front wheels enable an even more dynamic steering response in corners, higher overall steering precision, and notably enhanced cornering grip. Like the standard Turbo E-Hybrid, this top variant gets a raughty standard sports exhaust, though to avoid annoying local villagers, there's an electric drive mode setting which allows you to cruise through residential areas in near silence, which is rather cool. Most GT package customers will boost the asking price still further by adding 2 drive features that are also optional on other Cayenne Coupes. Rear axle steering, which turns the rear wheels the opposite way to the fronts through fast bends for extra stability, and PDCC, Porsche Dynamic Chassis Control, with its clever 48-volt adaptive anti-roll bar setup. Both things have been fitted here, and the sheer speed they allow you to carry through a set of fast bends is almost uncanny. No other large SUV can match this, though some enthusiasts might feel that PDCC and rear wheel steering detract a little from the purity of the driving experience. If this were a 911, we'd maybe see their point, but on a 2.7 tonne SUV with over 700 PS, we'll take all the driving aids we can get. If you set your heart on the ultimate Cayenne, then you're going to want it to look a little different. This Turbo E-Hybrid Coupe with GT package model stands out with a specific front section with black accents, plus there are black wheel arch extensions, carbon side plates on the roof spoiler, and a titanium exhaust system with centrally positioned tailpipes. Plus the roof and rear diffuser are also made of lightweight carbon fibre. From behind the wheel, in this GT pack model, it's just as in the standard Turbo E-Hybrid, which means you get carbon fibre inlays in the dashboard and the door panel trims to highlight the heightened focus on performance, and a roof lining trimmed in race text. More Alcantara-style race text features on the heated GT Sport steering wheel, with its built-in mode switch and yellow 12 o'clock marker. You even get that material on the grab handle surrounding the centre console, and you're perfectly placed on 18-way adjustable leather sports seats. Let's try the back. In the rear, the normal bench you'd get on the SUV model makes way for a couple of individual seats separated by a storage tray and a couple of cup holders. If you need the occasional option to take 3, A 2+1 layout can be specified at extra cost. With the coupe body shape, you might worry about a reduction in headroom, but because the seat base has been lowered by 30mm over the SUV model, that's actually not much of a problem. As before, the scalloped front seat backs help with legroom, and you can better prioritise space for your feet by making use of seat bases that slide over a range of 160mm. The seat backs recline in 10 stages in 2-degree increments from 11 to 29 degrees for greater comfort on longer journeys, and the side windows feature standard heat insulating glass that reduces heat build-up in the passenger compartment. And boot space? With an E-Hybrid variant like this one, the powered tailgate rises to reveal just 600 litres of capacity. At least it's easy to get stuff in, or at least it will be if you've got a Cayenne Coupe like this one with air suspension. Controls for that are provided on the right-hand cargo sidewall and allow you to select a lower load ride height setting, which is 40mm closer to the deck. With everything folded in this E-Hybrid variant, there's 1,510 litres of space available. So how much is the ultimate Cayenne going to cost you? Well, this Turbo E-Hybrid GT package model is available only with the coupe body shape and demands quite a premium over the standard Cayenne Turbo E-Hybrid Coupe, which at the time of our test in summer 2025 was retailing at £146,000. As we filmed, you'd need over £166,100 to have this GT package added. The extra you're paying is primarily for the engineering enhancements we briefed you on in our driving section, mainly the PCCB braking system. But like all Turbo E-Hybrid models, this one also comes well equipped with HD matrix headlights, adaptive air suspension, a sports exhaust, the Sport Chrono package, and the brand's Porsche Torque Vectoring Plus and Power Steering Plus systems, plus Turbonite leather upholstery, 18-way adjustable sports seats, a surround view camera system, soft closed doors, and a Racetex trimmed GT Sports heated steering wheel. On to safety. Now, a little disappointingly, only the basics get offered here as standard. There's what Porsche calls warn and brake assist autonomous braking, plus lane keeping assist and traffic sign recognition. Pay extra for lane change assist, and you also get rear cross traffic alert, which alerts you to oncoming traffic when you're reversing, and exit warning, which alerts passengers about to open doors if there are oncoming vehicles. If you pay extra for adaptive cruise control, Porsche will also include 3 extra camera features: evasion assist, which helps with panic steering maneuvers, turn assist, which monitors traffic when turning right and will automatically brake the car if there's a danger of collision, and an emergency stop function, which automatically brings the car to a controlled stop if you're taken ill at the wheel. Of course, all the more conventional safety stuff is also well covered. Every Cayenne features the POSIP, or Porsche Side Impact Protection System, that builds in side impact protection elements into the doors and includes thorax airbags integrated onto the side bolster of each front seat. There are also twin front, side and curtain airbags, plus a knee bag for the driver. Further rear side bags are optional, and both outer rear chairs have ISOFIX mounts, and you can add another at extra cost for the front seat. This top Turbo E-Hybrid Coupe model uses the same battery as the V6 PHEV models and delivers much the same EV range, around 45 miles, but its efficiency figures fall to bests of 110 grams per kilometre of CO2 and 59.4 mpg, or 57.4 mpg and 112 grams per kilometre in this GT package form. With all the latest Cayenne Coupe hybrids, the addition of a new 11 kilowatt onboard charger in place of the 7 kilowatt unit used before means that though the battery's larger, it's still quick to recharge and obviously much faster than the enormous battery needed in an EV would be. Here, the battery can be fully replenished in around 3.5 hours from a typical 7.4 kilowatt garage wall box, or 2.5 hours if you've got a 3-phase supply and an 11 kilowatt wall box. You'll need 4 hours when connected to a conventional household electrical outlet. As before, the Cayenne Hybrid Coupe also offers an e-charge mode, now improved. That'll charge up the battery up to 80% by the engine as you drive, but it's still a very inefficient way of doing it. What else? Well, across the Cayenne Coupe range, servicing won't be especially affordable. Porsche workshop visits never are. So you'll want to know that maintenance intervals across the range are every 20,000 miles or 2 years, depending which comes first. A more significant dealer visit will be needed at 4 years or 40,000 miles. Tyres and brake pads tend to be particularly expensive. Surprisingly, the company hasn't copied other brands in offering a range of prepaid servicing packages at point of purchase. But dealers do operate a fixed price servicing regime, so you'll always know exactly what work will be carried out and what it will cost. Included as part of the purchase is the usual 3-year warranty, though this one laudably doesn't come with any mileage limitations. Cayenne owners also get a 3-year breakdown recovery package, a 3-year paint warranty, and a 12-year anti-corrosion guarantee. If you buy one of the hybrid models, the battery pack comes with its own 8-year or 100,000 mile guarantee. Is the extra required for this GT package model a sensible use of your hard-earned savings? After all, for the premium required here, you could order a standard Cayenne Coupe Turbo E-Hybrid with ceramic brakes, add in the PDCC system and rear axle steering that cost extra on this GT package model, and still have a bit left over for some nice trimming choices. But the end result wouldn't quite deliver the staggering feeling of invincibility you get behind the wheel of this ultimate Cayenne. Potentially, it's addictive enough to make this the ultimate performance SUV. Well, only you can decide.